In the previous chapter, Lily was saved by Crown Prince Isaac Stuart. He already learned about her situation, and he even offered her to stay by his side. In return, he would teach her everything that she needs to take revenge. The chapter started with the prince caressing her face, waiting for her answer. Stay with him. Lily was still not sure to accept his offer. Since His Highness, the Crown Prince, is rumored to be arrogant more than anyone. She finds it funny that he actually said those words to a girl he just met for the first time. Although he saved her life. He has the blood of the Stuart family after all. Can she really trust him? She then did a gentle half-curtsy. And conveyed that she's most grateful for His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, having saved her life. But she's already engaged. Staying in a single man's home for too long would cause him infamy. And that her engagement and hatred involve her family honor. So she should discuss this with her father, Duke Roland, before making a decision. Not to mention, she has been missing for several days. Her mother, Madame Manhua, must be very worried. She begged him to allow her to go home. He never expected her to reject his offer. He was speechless at first. But then he nodded to grant her wish. She was so happy and quickly thanked him for granting her wish. After thanked him, she then walked towards the door. But when she passed him, he suddenly grabbed her hand. She was surprised by his sudden action. She then looked at him and wore an expression wondering why he grabbed her hand. He then asked her if she were to leave and walk across the Yadro grassland in her pajamas. She took a look at her clothes after he told her. She thought she was still wearing her bride gown. Realizing that she was actually wearing a thin pajamas, she quickly covered her body in embarrassment. He sighed and ordered her maid, Catherine, to prepare a riding outfit for her and a horse that knows the way. She finally changed into a riding outfit, and she got a black horse too. She called the horse Cutie, and asked it if it can take her back to Duke Roland's mansion. The horse licked her face as a yes, and it tickled her a bit. She then rode the horse, leaving the Dusk Shadow Manor for her house. Meanwhile, the crown prince is watching her leave his manor from the roof of his manor. The maid asked the prince if he were to let that girl go like that. And they had already investigated Lily's background. Lily Roland is the only daughter of Saintess and Rue, which born with divine blessing. She's qualified to inherit the magic potion formula passed down from generation to generation on her mother's side. Having tasted all kinds of hebs since she was a child. And her blood is able to make a person who loses control due to the influence or the moon phase like him. To restore his original appearance and sanity. Using her is the best shortcut to help him lift the curse and return to the palace. Suddenly, a crow flew to him and brought him a sheet of paper. While reading the paper, the prince said that he'd rather let her be free and had what she wanted. It turns out that the paper is a wanted poster of Lily Roland. He then added that until when she desperately needed them and took the initiative to come finding them, only then she'd belong to them forever. Lily finally arrived at the Duke Roland's mansion. She ran towards the house and called her father and mother and informed that she's back. But when she walked into the house, she saw a photograph and a coffin. She then walked closer to the coffin and recognized the figure in it. She almost couldn't believe what her eyes saw. It turns out to be her mother who's inside the coffin. How could this happen? Don't make joke like this to me, please. Wake up. I beg you, Mum. She cried in agony. Didn't they just promise each other a few days ago that she would send her off to get married herself? When she is grieving over her mother's passing, someone suddenly came in and saw her. It turns out to be their head maid, Mary. When she is about to ask her about her mother's death, the reaction of the head maid to see her was not happy. Instead, she screamed in terror and quickly called for someone to come. The head maid even addressed her as her mother's murderer, not Lady Lily any more. Madame Manru's murderer is back.